It's about to get real uncomfortable. Yeah, real and uncomfortable. It's about to get real uncomfortable. Yeah, real and uncomfortable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tez, and we're back with another episode of Real and Uncomfortable. All the way to my far right,
hey,
we got Miss Controversy, Miss Opinion, Miss Conflict.
Wow, you're doing way too much.
Ray-Bans. And then in the middle, we have an artist who has joined us all the way from Long Island. Sir, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, you already know what it is. Your boy K Hus, a.k.a. HeartBreak Hus, a.k.a. Wild Boy Hus, all that good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And on the rise, yeah, this man is making moves. I want you guys to all look out for his music, but we're going to talk about his origin story, his journey, and kind of get into his views about music.
Wait. First, before we do that, why they call you HeartBreak? Because I need to figure out if we friends or not.
She could not. You see, she couldn't skip over the potential toxicity.
Let's get to the name first.
That's my alter ego right there, though.
Your alter ego. Okay.
That's the other Hus, not the other Hus.
So where did the name come from? Because we skating, as Tez would say.
I wasn't always the best person when it come to
wait, hold on. Are we gonna have people hating on the comment section?
No, this is his
why you let this fuckboy on the podcast?
This is his opportunity to speak his truth. Speak your truth.
Nah, that's what it is. I wasn't always feel me. I like to be a little player sometimes. Who don't?
Why didn't you call me back, Hus?
You be using their voicemails as part of your songs?
I'm gonna lie. I did that before, for sure.
Hey man, look, I just listened to that 4th and 1 record you just dropped, and he was talking a little spicy, man. I saw a couple points, and maybe some of the reasons why, that is what it is.
Oh God, y'all gotta make sure y'all go stream that. My new single, the first single out now off my new project. It's called 4th and 1. Go get that.
Yes, sir. Definitely go and do that. We're gonna put a little sprinkle in that in the episode. You can kind of, get a little taste of that. Just like how they're tasting Legally Highest.
Oh yeah,
shout
I
out
didn't
to
even
y'all.
open mine up yet.
Shout out to the
Appreciate
sponsor.
that. So I told them earlier, you gotta be a little careful with those. I don't want you to float away mid question. I mean, Ray is already on cloud 9 when she be talking her shit.
Mind your business.
So I'm happy that you joined us. The primary focus is your music. So I started off by asking you, how did you even get into music?
So I was kind of born into it. Like I grew up around music. My mom used to manage Mickey Fax and Smoke Dizza. Yeah. So I was always like around it, and then I just always had a love for it. So at a certain point in time, I was just like, I feel like I could make music. I'm always around it. I like listening to good music, so I started making music.
I feel that. It's really kind of it's amazing what you pick up just by being around it, especially in your youth.
Nah, for sure.
You watch your family do it enough, and you pick it up yourself. I don't know what toxic shit Ray was around that made her the person she is today.
It was you.
Damn, you toxic? That's crazy.
First of all, I'm not toxic. I don't break any hearts. If we can clarify that right now.
I find that hard to believe.
I do too, man. I do too. But it's cool though, because heartbreak, all that toxicity, that's good inspiration in music, man.
For sure,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, what usually
100%.
inspires your music?
Like you said, heartbreak. Just having fun. Like I talk about a lot of stuff in my music that I like to do. So like going out, seeing new stuff, being around different people, just doing different things.
Yeah, you consider yourself a bit of like a storyteller, so to speak. You kind of capture the
definitely.
I
feel like I paint good pictures with my words. Like I feel like if you close your eyes and listen to my music, you could visualize something. You feel me?
Yeah, Turn Up. I was listening to it in the car. I was like, okay, we finna turn up.
Hell yeah.
What's it like in Long Island? Like, I don't really hear too many artists coming out of that city. So what's it like being an artist in a city that's not necessarily, I don't want to disrespect, but like on the map yet,
So like where I'm from in Long Island is like very, very close to Queens. Like I could walk outside the crib and be in Queens in 20 steps. But it's kind of rough being an artist from there due to the fact that nobody really is checking for a lot of artists in Long Island. Like the music industry is not really checking for people. And it's crazy because it is a lot of talent out there. But on top of that, I'm from an even smaller town in Long Island. So it just makes it that much harder.
Yeah, you like a place within a place.
For sure. Exactly.
You have any competitors out there that you want to, shit on real quick before we move on?
Oh my God.
I got my shades on today. I don't see the competition.
All right.
She said, if we don't got the ladies coming at you in the comments, we're going to have somebody coming at you in the comments. Nah, I love it though, because when you come from a small town, it kind of makes you unapologetic about who you are as an artist, right? Like, is it a mindset of trying to fit into what people expect from a New York artist, generally speaking, or do you try to take pride in like, nah,
I don't
this
go
is like
out of my way to stand out. I'm just like you said, unapologetically me. You feel me? Like I don't really care for people's opinions or whatever. So I'm just being myself.
Copy. And you're around enough people in general where it kind of gives you the tools to forge that, make you unique. Is there any people specifically that like, if I was to say like, give me a top 3 artists that like, that kind of
inspired me?
Yeah, influence your work, kind of point you in a direction, might have like.
Yeah, definitely. I would say Wiz Khalifa for sure. He's like hands down the main reason why I started making music for real.
Those
Wiz,
days.
Machine Gun Kelly, and I would probably have to say Thug.
Okay.
Yeah. If you had to partner with a like female artist, who would you pick?
Shout out to the ladies.
What you mean partner like how?
Like I meant like if y'all was a group, right? Let's say
he went to HeartBreak mode real quick.
young
I was trying to figure out which
Wiz Khalifa. I wasn't talking about nothing like that.
partner like
He was like, wait, hold on.
Partner, you mean partner? No. I meant like music wise. If you had to sign somebody, who would you sign?
I would say Glorilla. Honestly,
Facts.
I
can fuck with you.
I really jack her music a lot.
Absolutely. Nah, she's up there right now. She's killing it.
She is. She's definitely doing her thing. Shout out to Glorilla.
You said a couple names. Like, first off, we'll set aside Wiz because I feel like that's a whole, like, he had the culture.
Nah, literally. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Right. High school, blonde patch, Chucks and a snapback. My first big song ever was called Chucks and a Snapback.
There you go. That Taylor Gang shit, right? Yeah, man.
Shoelace belt, all of that, bro.
Right.
Like, all the way.
Absolutely. Cargo pants, cargo shorts,
all
of that, man.
Motherfuckers.
Yup. Absolutely. But one unusual name, I heard Machine Gun Kelly in here.
That's my brother right there, too. Shout out to MGK. But yeah, definitely, like, so as far as, like, I like to, like, get to know somebody. So I used to watch all of his vlogs. He had a vlog called Kelly Vision. So that's what kind of inspired me. Like, damn, like, he's different. Like, you feel me? Like, he do whatever the fuck he want to do. Like, I want to be like that. Like, I want to be able to do whatever I want to do, and can't nobody tell me shit. I don't really care about what nobody's saying. I'm going to just be me.
Yeah, I do see a little bit of, like, rock star in the way you carry yourself.
Super rock star.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I definitely see it.
For sure.
And that vlog life, that kind of doubles back to Khalifa because I remember tuning into the day-to-days. Yeah, man.
Every week.
That kind of inspired, I think it inspired a generation just because he kind of made it like the grassroots, one of those first grassroots blog era rappers that you saw build from the ground up.
Nah, facts. Definitely.
So when your fan base, is it important for you to kind of leave the door open to see them or have them see your journey?
100%, because now we live we're in a content-based world now where it's not like you could just drop a song and it could possibly go viral. Yeah. It has to be some type of visual to it. Like, people have to see what's going on for them to believe what's going on. Like, so.
Yeah, I do think that, too.
There's a lot of, like, groundwork that I feel like you have to put in as an artist. Like, I'm a pretend artist. Like, I be rapping in my car. But
she made a diss record to G-Lo the other day, too.
You're next, too. keep coming for me. But, like, what would you say is, like, your biggest challenge, like, right now that you're facing,
I feel like just getting over that hump. Like, like, it's a lot of people who have trouble getting to the top, and then it's like getting over to the other side is a whole different thing. So I would just say that, but it all comes with time. Time is everything. So.
Yeah, I think it's good to kind of break it down bit by bit, those little milestones.
For sure.
If life is a marathon, this entire thing is a marathon. So kind of finding checkpoints along the way can kind of get you there. Now, I know that you said you brought up the social media things going viral, things like that. do you try to convey a certain I'm not gonna say an image, but like what do you want your fans to understand about you when they do watch you, like even beyond the music? Like who are you even behind that music?
Realistically, I would just say that it's okay to be different. Like, you know, like you don't have to fit in society standards. Like, be you, do what you do what you like to do. Yeah.
I want to know more about this alter ego.
Oh my God.
Nah, what for real. That's what I want to know about. Because
what you want to know?
I just feel like it sounded like you was on demon time. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, who
HeartBreak Huss is.
Yeah.
All right, so HeartBreak Huss got his heart broke first. And then after that, it was not break hearts, take names.
So let's talk about it. Who broke your heart? You don't tell me who. You don't tell me who, but
we can protect the innocent. No names, no names.
I'll be honest. I got my heart broken a few times. I ain't gonna sit here and act like.
Which one hurt the worst?
I would say 2018, right before I went on my first tour.
All right, what'd she do? Speak your truth. Speak your
some
truth.
Bullshit. It don't even matter. She did some bullshit.
This is some real and she did something that you would never do, or did you do it before?
The movie The Waterboy?
I love Waterboy.
Yeah, I was basically dating Vicky Valancourt. You know.
Oh, okay, I heard.
H2O. That girl's the devil. That girl is the devil.
Did you get your look back?
Of course, but not necessarily in that way. I went on a tour behind that, and I made a song called Vicky Valentine, and that was my biggest song at the time.
Okay.
And
I was performing it on tour every night, and the crowd would be going crazy.
Because you felt it.
And she would have to watch that on Instagram.
All right,
I know that shit made her sick.
Give me a bar or a point in that song that you feel like was like, yeah, when you wrote this, you like, yeah, she gonna feel that one.
I would say the whole chorus, honestly. And the main part of the song is very catchy because it's just me basically literally saying "fuck you." So the crowd would literally be
you got a whole crowd of people behind you like saying.
So right before I performed, I would just tell the whole crowd, I need everybody in here to stick your middle fingers up right now. Yeah. And on the count of 3, scream "fuck you" as loud as you can.
You were sending it to her, right?
Nah. I would just tagging her and all that. She's messy. That's crazy.
So I got like 3,000 people.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, don't mess around and you become somebody else's origin story, villain origin story.
That's what I'm saying. You about to start a trend.
I love that though. Like you got a whole song inspired by a life event, you know, encounter with somebody. We gonna try to escape the negativity over there.
I wasn't being negative. I just wanted to hear something.
Right. So if you had a song, right, that kind of encapsulated you, if you was like, you know, you got one song, it's like, okay, well, who is this guy? You know, who is, whether you want to talk about the alter ego or just the artist in general. What song is that one?
Does it have to be recent, old?
Nah. It almost, I'll tell you the truth, personally, usually it's the older ones that are better because I think people write from a more organic place at that point.
So I would definitely say a song I had 2016 called Where the Fuck Is My Guitar? Like that stamped me as K-Hus, like, everywhere. Like that was it. That was my big, like, right then and there, that's when everything was like, okay, I'm doing this, but now I'm really doing this, and people are noticing it. Like people, I'm going places, people, yo, you that guitar nigga, right? That. Like, you feel me? So
yeah, that transition is different when people start to just know you from who you were. Is just
for sure, especially just from music. Like it's crazy.
Let me jump back to that question you had, right? About the partner question. I know, right?
Oh, okay.
You gotta ask, right?
Yeah, you gotta ask. Be sure. If you had a chance to collaborate with anybody, and you could answer this as technically as you want, whether it's a goal, whether it was just like a dream to work with this person, you know, we can go dead or alive, and then we can go with somebody a little bit more, you know, tangible here. Okay. But like, what artist would you want to work with if you had a chance to work with anybody?
I would definitely 100% say Wiz. Like, not even no
question about it. No doubt, no hesitation.
Like, that's my dream feature, honestly. Doing a song with Wiz Khalifa.
I can see that. We
gotta make sure we tag him in the comments.
Right, sure. Absolutely.
Get shit started.
How you feel about reinvention of an artist? Like because he's going through a lot of phases and transformations.
It's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you got to hit the drawing board and get things back together, you know? Like, it's nothing wrong with reinventing yourself. I've done it before multiple times, you know? You got to keep people interested in you and in your life if you're trying to make music for a living. How
do you balance, like, between... Because I listened to music today, and I could be honest, like, I'm really turned off because I felt like... I just miss like when music like had heart. When I listen to something and I can like, you know, feel it.
Yeah, nah, I know
now I just feel like people, you know, TikTok and then
people
getting busy.
trying to pursue that. Yeah, the TikTok.
So like how do you
viral.
balance between being like a real artist with meaning versus, you know, putting out something that's trending?
So what I like to do is I like to do the stuff that's trending, but I know real music comes from here. So it's like basically all in the words. Like what I'm saying is real, and I actually rap, so I really want people to understand. Like it's not like mumble rap, it's not like no fly by night music. I don't make fly by night music. I make shit that when people hear it in 10 years, it'd be like, damn, I remember this exact moment, like that type of shit.
Do you consider yourself having any one specific sound?
No, definitely not. I take pride in my versatility. I literally can make a song for anybody.
Beautiful.
Like 100%.
Now that said, I asked that specifically because you do have a project coming out. Now, the way I think about projects is an opportunity for artists to kind of showcase all their talents.
For sure.
Now, when you were putting this together, did you have a specific like formula in mind? Did you have like a goal in mind? Was it like, okay, this one is gonna be the club record, this one's gonna be the, you know, whatever?
Nah, I mean, I just was cooking up, you know, like, excuse me, I was just recording a lot, and it was just this past year, I dealt with a lot of stuff, like, you feel me, like a lot of shit, like ups and downs, like, you know, but it's life. Yeah. But it's like, the name of the project is called Everybody's Problem, because I literally feel like this year, with all the stuff that I went through, I feel like at a certain point, I was like everything to everybody. And now it's like, I'm a problem to these people, or a problem to society, or whoever, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the name came from, Everybody's Problem.
So when you say that, do you mean like what you stand for, or do you mean that like on a more personal standpoint, like the people around you just kind of not switched up?
Not necessarily like just the people around me, definitely that, but not just necessarily people around me, just in general. Like I feel like the problem child, if that makes any sense. So
yeah, kind of like the black sheep type there.
Exactly, like literally. So. But that comes with being different. That comes with, just like you said, being unapologetically you. So,
yeah, it seems like there's a sense of honesty in your music.
Nah, definitely, always, 100%. I mean, music is art, so like people being creative and exaggerating, like using their imagination is okay. But I try to just keep it as real as possible, like, you know.
Authenticity, it is important. I mean, again, like you said, people embellish, people exaggerate. I do feel like hip-hop rap is one of those few genres that you listen to a song and whoever's singing the song, you expect it to be a reflection of them.
Of them, for sure.
Yeah, like I feel like R&B, pop, country, somebody else can write the words for them, like entirely. And, you know, maybe you have like Neo sitting there writing an entire song and then he'll pass it off to like Chris Brown to sing it.
That makes sense.
Where do you feel like hip hop today is doing a good job of keeping that honesty?
No, a lot of this shit be cat, honestly. Like I've been in the industry for a while. Like I've been around a lot of people, and I like to like kind of soak everything up like a sponge. Like just pay attention to everything. Right. And I just be seeing shit, and I just be hearing shit, and it just be like, damn, this nigga know he
he's not even like that.
Damn. Like Drake.
Like, yeah, like,
hey.
You know.
Like, man, we could double back to that. You know, it had the world on fire for a little bit. We used to get into it over, you know, the battle between Drake and Kendrick. What was your? We're not gonna ask who won because I do think it's kind of obvious at this point. Look, she's gonna.
You would say Kendrick won? Because I wouldn't even say Kendrick won.
Oh my God, get me the fuck away from this table. That's my love. Like, keep sipping.
Go ahead, my boy. Talk to him.
I'm break it down, right?
Yes, please.
The first diss song Kendrick made was not fire.
Okay.
Euphoria was decent.
It didn't hit. It was good, but it didn't hit.
Drake made Push-Ups.
Big one.
Talking crazy, where he's rapping against 8 other people. right?
What is
Boom.
this, a 20v1, nigga?
Right? Kendrick dropped that second diss song after Drake leaked that information about him having another kid. So basically, that deletes that second song that Kendrick made because
It's invalid information.
It's false.
Yep.
And what Drake do? Family matters.
Yeah.
He went crazy on that, and then basically he bowed out gracefully. Like, yo, listen, you.
This ain't going nowhere.
You
There's
feel me?
Yeah.
Kendrick made Not Like Us. Yeah, Not Like Us went crazy, but it's like at the same time, I personally feel like he just won that battle.
Yep.
The war
is won by Drake.
Come on, bro. Like, I really know music. Like, feel me? I really studied this my whole life.
I'll be honest. I don't think that there was really any war win for Kendrick even going into
did
it.
not win, bro.
But that's only because
can't tell
of
me
the scale.
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all
Drake
tickle
was
each
really
other.
Drake was really bugging.
What the fuck is going on over here?
On Family Matters, if you really listen to what Drake was
talking
saying
that
on that shit,
bro.
you'll be like, nah, he was bugging. Like,
Yep. And I'll tell you, it's funny because we had our initial reactions because there was like a couple hours between when Family Matters dropped and then Meet the
Kendrick
Grand.
dropped the other shit, yeah.
But in between that time, it felt like it was clear cut. And I do feel like with Not Like Us and the way that it went viral, people kind of rewrite history.
yeah.
So like they double back and it's like, oh yeah, no, none of Drake's records were that big. And it's like, what are you talking about?
Bro, if you really go back and listen to them shits,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Next topic.
I'm dead.
Yo, so I will say this. If nothing else, it forced people to change up and reinvent themselves. Drake is Drake, but I do think he might have changed, or at least maybe people's
He's
vision.
gonna have to change now.
I don't think so.
He can't go back to the regular.
He can still be
him
Drake.
no more.
Drake.
He's still Drake. And you got to remember too,
He is literally like the biggest artist of my generation.
I think he's an actor.
It doesn't matter.
Not
Okay.
not
You
an
have
artist.
to. All right, so this goes back to what we were talking about with
Authenticity.
writing for people, right? Yeah, he might not. One, he could actually still rap. So whatever, he could definitely still rap. But it's like, all right, you saying he's an actor because somebody's writing and he's just
Yeah, but I'm saying he can read to a beat.
But-
I can read to a beat too.
But you still have to have that aura. You still have to say it the way that it's said, like for it to sound the way that it's supposed to sound. So it's like, to me, yeah, you could say he's an actor, but shit, at the same
Hey,
time,
man.
it's
He's
like
a good one.
You can't. Nobody can do what he does.
Look, we know plenty of artists who can write lyrics and then you listen to them,
And it don't hit.
it don't hit. Look, I know you're not happy about this dialogue.
I don't gotta be happy. It's
this
not
what-
my
This is
day.
not what she expected at all. It's not what she expected at all. But I appreciate that opinion, man.
for sure,
Definitely,
bro.
yeah.
I'ma
Thank
See
you.
how I have manners though?
Yeah, I see. Today you
Today
do.
I do.
Today you
You be
do.
rude every other day.
No, I'm not rude.
She got ready to be. She got ready to be. She's like, rude. Nigga,
I'm
what?
not rude. That's crazy.
Nah, that's funny as hell.
Okay, but I will say again, Drake he can still be Drake. He will still be Drake. I do think he might change his approach a little bit. Like you see him now dabbling in like, other ventures before he comes back to music for real. When from the start, I know you said music back in 2016. What do you think has changed about your music from 2016 to 2024?
I feel like I've experienced a lot more, so I just got a lot more to talk about. I feel like I always could rap, but it's like with practice you get better, of course, and then with experience,
Get to
it's
sharpen
like,
the sword, more things to talk about.
That's really what it was for me. It was about me getting out and seeing more and being able to do more stuff. As I got older, I was able to do more. I was able to go places, see shit, meet different people.
Okay.
And that just changed the way the music came out for me. Like,
Out of all the places that you've been, like, where can you say you're the most connected to?
I think I love LA the most. LA or Atlanta. Those are like my second homes. But I would definitely say LA because I actually lived in LA for 2.5 years. I lived in Atlanta too, but not for that long.
I was gonna say that you have like a down south vibe to you.
Yeah,
I didn't
that
see
thug
like New
inspiration, Young
York
Thug
at all. They just
crying.
gave straight southern.
No, dead ass. I didn't think
Like it gave straight southern.
But nowadays, music is like that. It's worldly. Like hip hop is. Maybe not worldly, but it's regional. Like you can be somebody from New York and still pick up like Cali vibes. You feel me?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like me, I feel like my music has that Atlanta bounce to it, but I rap like a New Yorker, like a real New Yorker. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it just make my mind a little bit different.
Did you find that it was a struggle to get people to accept you being a rapper?
No, I was like always popular in school, so
It was
and
just,
I played sports. I was doing mad shit. Like everybody knew me, so it was like
you kind of already
So
was
once you
familiar.
picked it
Once I
up, you already
started
had a
rapping,
fan,
yeah, you had a fan base.
it was
People
like,
liked you already.
People
yeah.
already fuck with me.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, his music is actually good too. Like
They ain't got to lie about it. They ain't got to be like,
Yeah.
I feel that.
after that, yeah,
That's good. That's good.
You know, there's so few people that send me their songs. I'd be like, yeah.
Then they hit you. What was your favorite part?
Part, right? I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh, that first word you said was great.
Nah, that's bad funny.
So, all right, I asked that because some people say that you can't become big without winning your backyard.
That's not true.
Okay.
I got lit everywhere else before. I was lit in my town, of course, but it was like I got way more lit somewhere else. And then when I started coming back, people was appreciating me more here. You know what I'm saying?
That's some haters, though, I swear.
Hey,
That's
I
how
like
we
that.
get. But we also live in a world where people look for validation from other people. So it's like, damn, I don't want to look like a dick sucker because I fuck with his music.
Yeah.
But then when you see other people from other places, like, oh damn, people,
It's okay to like this. It's okay to like
valid.
this.
Like,
Yeah.
All right, can I get a little messy? Just a little bit.
Oh, shit.
It's my question. So, now that you're at your level of success, do you have friends that are entering the music industry that you know, I won't say no, but they might not make it as far? How do you navigate that, especially if they might be trying to use your platform?
I mean, if people use each other in this industry, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my manager was just talking about that shit yesterday. You gotta that's kind of the
Speak your
business.
truth. That's
for
what I'm
real.
here
You gotta
for,
use people,
you know?
and people gonna use you too. But what you said, just don't misuse me.
That's
Use me, I'm gonna use you. Just don't misuse me.
That's facts.
That's
I think
what it
as
is.
long as it's mutual, the understanding
course,
is that,
yeah.
and it's not a lack of appreciation for it.
For sure.
Now, do you have to like navigate when people aren't? Like, how do you tell somebody, I think your stuff needs work?
I tell them like exactly
You straight up, you blunt,
what,
just
what
like-
you need to work on. Like, oh yeah, this is okay, but you need to get a better engineer, or you need to sharpen your sword with your lyrics, or whatever the case may be. I'm very straightforward, bro. Like,
Have you said no to like a collab with one of your friends?
yeah, I tell people no all the time. I don't just do songs with anybody, honestly. Like,
It's good.
that's not it.
You got to protect your brand, especially as
Sure.
like right now, this trajectory that you're on, you got to do that.
Nah, definitely, 100%.
But you have a good team behind you, and that's important.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Right. So when you have, what have you found to be the biggest challenge? Like, whether it's learning to perform, having a stage presence, maybe it's even just booking venues. I don't know if you've had somebody handling that for you, or if there was ever a point in time when you did that yourself.
Yeah, but I feel like it would be like mental health. Like, people don't be understanding what us as artists be going through. And then when you lit as an artist, and then it's like, damn, I got to worry about this person asking me for something.
Yeah.
I got to worry about this person being around me and he don't even really fuck with me, or whatever the case may be.
Fake
I
love.
got to worry about this girl who might be just trying to use me for money, or I don't know if she really care about me. Like, it's just so much stuff that we go through. And then on top of that, we still got to make music that make people want to listen to it. So
That's a great
that's
segue.
really what it is for me.
Because it is Men's Mental Health Month. So what do you do as far as maintaining or protecting your mental health?
Shit. It's not really necessarily just one thing. Like, I feel like when I'm dealing with stuff, I just deal with it. Like, you feel me? I just deal with everything accordingly. It's not like I just be, let me go do this to get my mind off of this. Like, usually I'll go to the studio, but besides that, it's like I just deal with everything accordingly.
So it's like more of like a, let me tackle the problem head on.
Like, just straightforward. Because it's like, if you dwell on it, then it's just like,
Yeah.
that's not going to do nothing for you.
You can live in
Can't
your
cry about
stress,
it.
you know?
You feel me?
Yeah,
Ain't
but
no
if you don't
point in-
have a good outlet, I mean, I know music's an outlet, but like that can also be a stressor too. because you have
Nah,
you
for
know
sure.
you
It
have
is a
like
career
deadlines
now.
and stuff. So
'cause
yeah,
it's not like for fun no more. I know
so I
that.
feel like, you know, you do need an actual outlet other than just dealing with something. You know what I mean? Like you have a team behind you, so utilize, you know, that team.
Raven said you need to go take a spa day or something, man. Like, drink more legally highs. There we go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it is good that you have your music there too. I will say that as stressful as it is to be an artist, that is one of the key things is the creativity allows you to at least put it out there to kind of, you know, release it, put it out there, kind of even just analyze your feelings. Because they say one of the best ways to get through it is to write shit down.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
And I mean, to that point, you did say something interesting. You said you don't necessarily write.
Yeah, I don't write.
What's
Like,
your
I
creative
don't write.
process like?
So, when I go to the studio, I'll drink some liquor, smoke some weed, look for beats. I find a beat, I put a melody to it in my head. Like I'll just start humming a melody, and then I'll just punch in, put words to it, punch in. I'll just sit there until the song is done.
That sounds like you're kind of like all around creating your music.
It's
Yeah,
like
for
Wayne.
Yeah,
sure. Nah, definitely.
definitely. That's like
I
what is
haven't
it, the legendary
written an
Notebook
actual
verse.
song in so long. Like I just record, but it's also I stopped doing that because I stopped writing because, like we was talking about before, I could write this down, but when I get in front of the microphone and record it, it don't sound the way it sound in my head. So it's like I'd rather just do everything in my head and just
I peep that,
make
'cause
it come
you're
from
feeling
here,
the
like,
music.
natural. Yeah, like so that's really what it is for me.
What's your liquor of choice?
Right now, Don. Everybody like Don.
Don.
But I drink tequila, but
Don.
I really used to drink Henny a lot. Like I was a Henny drinker. Like I'll drink Henny right now.
First of
No,
all, that
it-
sounds like a threat.
No, it's a threat for you. Don't make me drink this. I'll drink
He said, "I'll drink Henny right now." I'm like, okay.
I could tell that she gonna go back and listen to that Vicky Valentine song like on repeat.
Right?
It's a great song.
For real. I love putting my middle finger up. I mean,
I mean, you got plenty of experiences. You said that this album coming out has been a project that's been in the making for like about the whole year.
Yeah.
Like, has there been any of the moments throughout the year that kind of really influenced it? I know you said you kind of had some
Yeah.
ebbs and flows in your day to day.
So February last year, I got into a car accident. Well, February this year, I got into a like really, really bad car accident. Like I was in the hospital for like a week and a half behind that and all of that. Like,
Jeez.
so that for me was really like, damn, like, and that's really where the name of the album came from. Cause I feel like after that, that's when I started becoming a problem because I didn't have as much to offer.
Right.
So now it's like, before when I was your everything, I was your everything. Now I'm your problem. Like,
Yeah. You feel like it's making people go out of their way to do the things that they used to do for you just regularly.
nah, for sure.
I feel like a lot of people, they do things with the expectations of getting something
Something
back.
Yeah, instead of doing it from the kindness
So
of their
that's how
heart,
you know
feel
like
me?
who's real in your life and who's not, because love
100%.
isn't contingent on anything. You
That's
know,
true. That's true.
well, it's
And
not supposed to be.
Not supposed to be, but it's tough though too because I know that it's very easy to start basing your own self-worth around what you can offer to people around you, and it's moments like that. They say if like you don't sit down, God will sit you down.
Sit you down, and that
Right.
and it's crazy because two people told me like maybe a week before, like, bro, you doing a lot right now, like
Right.
chill, like
Slow
you
down.
bugging. Like my mom was one of them, and the girl I was dealing with at the time was the other person. Like,
Right.
doing too much. Sit down. My dumb ass.
Hey, you always.
Listen.
I mean, that's the curse of the
You
driven,
always
man. It's the
supposed to
curse of the
listen to
driven.
the
Listen.
women in your life. I'm trying to tell you.
That shit was crazy, man.
No, it's real though.
No, it is
women have
real.
a distinct intuition, when they have your well-being in mind, that they really do go out of their way and can identify some shit that you should probably keep in mind for yourself.
I'm just so proud of you.
What are you talking about?
I'm just so proud of you. I just
What are you talking about?
can't believe you just said that. Very unlike you.
Hold on. Let me fix this. It ain't all of you hoes. My fault. Just saying. But when they do care about you for real, the ones
facts.
really in your corner, yeah,
The ones that tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
absolutely.
sure.
Well, I will say, glad that you're here.
Nah, definitely.
Right? And you have this project that gets to kind of put that that energy into, because I know it's shit like that can be really eye opening. Kind of changes your entire reality
on everything. Like I went into like this little mode where I was just down all the time, like fake like depressed. I started drinking a lot, like OD, like.
Yeah, no, my nigga, that sounds like depression. Absolutely. And I mean, again, I'm glad that you're out of it. I mean, it's a struggle. So when you are in it, there might be days that are better than others.
Nah, for sure.
Right, and you might feel things like kind of creep back on you, but that's where you got to kind of focus on the positives. You have this project coming out, which is dope. You got a whole, got events coming up.
Definitely.
Are you planning on going on tour behind this project?
Yeah, I leave for tour on Wednesday actually.
Nice. Okay.
It's gonna be lit. We're gonna have some fun.
Okay.
Sure.
You going LA, Atlanta?
LA, so Chicago, Phoenix, LA.
Nice.
So the shows.
First of all, you ever been to Phoenix before?
Yeah.
I heard
It's
Phoenix
hot as
is
fuck.
lit.
It's
It's
lit.
lit, but because it's nothing out there. So when people do stuff,
People show up.
everybody come, like, But I don't like Phoenix. I don't like Arizona because it's too hot. That's the same reason I don't like Vegas. First time I was in Vegas, it was 109 degrees
Yeah, it
outside.
sounded
Getting
about right.
cooked.
Sounded about
AC
right.
and the black truck stopped working. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm going
geez.
back.
First of all,
I'm going back to
his
the
memory was
hotel
so
room. This shit
vivid.
is-
Not the yellow truck, the black
The
truck.
black truck, word. That shit had me tight. Like, what? The AC just stopped working? I'm going to the room. Y'all bugging.
Nah, man, that's crazy. All right, so you got a couple of how long is the project itself?
So it's 8 songs. I would say about maybe 30-something minutes.
Nice. And if there's one song that you want people to look out for, because there's a good chance that, like, by the time this podcast airs, it'll be out.
For sure.
So, what would be the song that you like? Yo, go make some time for that one.
More liquor.
More liquor.
But that's the song that you gonna see why the album is what it is. Like, that's
Okay.
me telling the story of this whole year. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
get you. It's like a year in review type
Literally.
of situation. I thought it was the threat to drink more Henny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was this a Henny song or was this a Don Julio song?
this was a Henny song.
It was
for
okay.
sure.
So I'm ready
For
now.
sure.
Okay.
Oh, she excited. She excited. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw this over to you, Ray, because I know you came ready with some toxic questions.
First of all,
You wanted to.
I didn't come ready
For real?
because I'm not toxic.
So okay, I got a kind of a toxic question. Then.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So he want to pretend like.
Look,
It's
man,
me.
I don't create it, but I'm here for it. Now, you had the Vicky Valentine's. You got. I'm sure that there's some more. Let's say the young lady who was trying to tell you like, yo, slow down. What does it take, or what things stand out? I'm gonna try to be.
This is
politically
not
correct here.
toxic at all. You want me to get toxic? Like you're not doing it right.
I'll take Ray's approach. What do these hoes got to do to end up on a song, on one of your songs? This HeartBreak House.
Shit. They could do a lot of shit. Could just not be what I thought you was and end up like that. You feel me? Me, I'm a little toxic.
You being
See?
diplomatic about
That's
this
what I'm
I'm a
answer.
little toxic.
You're a
but
Virgo.
Do you
I'm a Libra.
do you provoke
Damn,
the
it's the same
toxicity
shit.
out of them?
It's so close.
Because I feel like you got a little bit of a key where you're making them kind of like a little bit crazy. You kind of bring the crazy out of them.
I believe so. Yeah. I definitely believe so. I would agree with that.
Nah, man, you're not supposed to say. You said they're crazy already.
No. He's a truth teller. Yo, so this is the reason why I respect him because he tell the truth.
Yeah.
He tell the truth.
Okay. All right.
Maybe you should learn.
Oh shit.
Truthfully, OD. Okay. All right. You know what? You go ahead. You got more. I'm not toxic enough though. So go
That's
ahead.
okay.
Look, again, your music is good. I listened to the
Appreciate
4th
that.
and 1 record. There was some things in there, and Ray doesn't necessarily believe that men have reasons for some of the stuff that they do. But you had a specific line, right?
What I said.
Yeah, you was
I
like,
said a lot of shit, but what I said,
you said, I just fucked somebody's bitch. Why would I trust mine?
that's a fact.
Right?
My God.
Right. So, right. So I point that out to say that generally speaking, when men have toxic ideologies, it's probably because of some shit that they seen somebody do for them.
Yeah, but like, where are your morals?
What?
Fucking somebody else's bitch. Like, you know
Ain't
what I
nobody-
mean?
hey,
Like,
we
you
not-
can't.
She was going.
She was going, right? And she was trying to
and
be
you was
chose.
following. That's what I'm
should've
saying.
She should have.
bro.
Yo, man,
should've
she
been
knew what
doing
she
her
was
job.
doing, right? She knew she was somebody's
You knew
bitch,
what
right?
she was doing. She knew what
did-
she was
did
doing.
she
But
know-
sometimes
We
you'll
know
be in a situation where you don't even know
Thank
that you
you.
got a nigga.
Right.
Because I've been in that situation before too.
Yeah.
Then how you get out of it?
I just found out.
Oh, okay.
You find out after,
passed,
generally.
Like, crazy.
The deed
Hey,
is done.
man.
Everything is already.
It's a dog eat dog world out here.
I'm just saying, like you wanted a key, a window into the toxicity. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I low key like toxic shit a little bit though. So
Gets a
I
little
like
exciting.
mine a little toxic.
See, let's talk about it because last episode,
What's up?
It was an issue when women liked masculine,
Mm-hmm.
men. But can we talk about men liking toxic women? Because
I do like toxic.
That's
women.
not healthy.
But you can't be
not.
mad toxic.
Thank
like
you.
mad toxic is OD. Like
What do they say? Like, if you talking about for better or worse, you got to show me what the fuck your worst is. What are we talking about? What's worse?
But
to
I
you?
feel like vice versa. I don't think that any woman on this earth is really crazy. I just feel like
You're
it's the
bugging.
man.
You're
It's the
bugging.
man that
if
you
I
put
showed
in
you
their
some of
life.
this shit on my phone, you would be like, nah,
There you go.
she's crazy.
Speak
What?
your truth.
Nah, facts.
What's
It
the
get
crazy?
like that.
What's the crazy? You ever got ran over before?
Nah, I never
See,
got
you
ran
never
over.
got
She
crazy.
busted
Yo,
windows
you're
out
not
your
gonna
car?
play with me like
Me?
that. That's crazy.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
Nah, that's crazy.
Raven said if you hear those
had a
tires
girl.
screeching.
I had a girl. What year was this? I want to say like 2017. I did some shit like I had two phones. I always had two phones. I thought I lost my phone
Oh shit!
and I left it in her car. Right?
Should have known better.
So we fit get into an argument. 2 days go past. I get a FaceTime call. Like, hello? She like, what you doing? I'm like, getting a haircut. I'm literally in the middle of getting my haircut. Like, I had short hair at the time. So I'm literally in the middle of getting my haircut. She like, you good? I'm like, yeah, why would I not be good? You good? She like, your phone? I'm like, what about it? She like, nigga, your other phone. I'm like, oh she just hung up the phone, right? Next thing you know, Facebook going off crazy. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh, no.
I go, she's posting all the messages of me and my whole
Oh,
DM, everything, bro. Everything, bro. Writing my mom, like, look, this is what your son be doing.
Not told your mama.
I'm like,
that's
yo, this
crazy. She told your mama. That's wild, bro.
what?
That's not toxic. I'm sorry.
That's not toxic.
That's-
OD.
that's not
mad
toxic.
How's that not toxic?
Why would you go through my
post-
stuff?
post
You bring
it
it.
on-
and
Why would
involving
you
people
post it on
parents and shit?
Facebook? It's crazy.
because
and then
you know what?
And then you told my mom, like, what?
But
Wait,
my
wait.
mom
First of
was
all,
tight.
let's really
Yo.
talk about it though. What did your mom say to you?
My mom was tight. She was like,
She was mad at her or mad at
She was
you?
mad at me because she
Okay,
like,
period.
look, you got this girl fucking
Wilding
tagging
out,
me and shit on
right.
Facebook.
That's what
like,
it is. That's
bro,
why
this
she
shit
mad.
is embarrassing. Like, and you just being a whole womanizer. Like,
Oh,
this
that's
is
what-
crazy. I'm like, nah.
I think that was probably like 78 pages.
Yo, what?
Jeez.
That shit.
You got all your bitches back? What percent of females did you get back?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really lose none. I
See?
feel like
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like you something you losing behind. Yeah.
Yo, what?
They probably
Did
knew
you
what it was.
Did you stay with the girl that posted on
did,
Facebook?
yep.
That's what.
That's the wildest part.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
All right,
crazy.
case-
Vicky Valancourt.
case closed.
The girl we're talking about is Vicky
Got
Valancourt.
you.
Case
Well, there you go.
That
Because
was
she was
mad-
doing her
that was
own
my-
shit at the same time.
That was my most toxic relationship ever. I swear to God.
So,
Did you love her?
I did.
Do you still love her?
Nah, I don't. I really hate her.
I don't.
Yo, I'm gonna take
do
my
not
glass off
believe
it.
you.
I really hate her. Like she's the only. I don't hate nobody. She's the only person I really hate. I swear to
Yo,
God.
Ray's determined to have this girl in the
I
comments.
honestly no. I honestly don't believe him. I don't believe you so much that I feel like we should invite her.
Episode
the
38.
show.
Oh my god! right. We already got the sequel episode.
Right.
We're gonna have a round.
Valentine's Day.
We're gonna do a red table talk.
That is crazy.
Valentine's Day.
I
Oh,
got
man.
a couple toxic exes that I need to have at the round table.
You really
honestly.
you trying to get this one going. You want people to really
I just
interview
don't.
their exes.
I want to reconnect him. I just don't believe he hates her.
Nah, I
You wanna
do.
see the
I'm not
conflict.
even gonna lie to you. I could talk to her right now, but I really hate her. Like I really don't talk to her at all.
So here's the thing. There is a
Like, I
thin
don't
line
check
between.
on her.
I'm kidding.
That's
We
wild.
can call her.
Hey, yo,
We can
FaceTime her
call
right
her.
now.
She gonna be
Cause-
tight.
No.
I want to hear her side of the story.
No,
hell
Ray. It's like, yo,
Saying some
Tilo,
bullshit.
remember that number I sent you earlier? Yo, bring it up on the big screen, bro.
Because I feel like the whole side of the story is going to be completely different. It's going to be about what you did. Matter of fact, let me find her.
Toxic.
I'm going to help her create an
It
album.
was toxic together. I ain't even gonna lie. We was just both mad toxic. But
It was like Bobby and Whitney. You know that dance?
She did her big one. I ain't even gonna front. And that was when it was like, oh
Oh
yeah.
nah, you trying to play a different game?
I just really want you to
Playing
spill
different.
playing different
the
games.
tea, please.
Yeah.
And I'll leave you alone.
She wants
I'll
to
leave
know
you
that
alone.
the real, like what happened.
I promise I'll leave it alone. Spill the tea. What
Nah,
happened?
you know what happened? She was dealing with somebody else.
That's her big one?
Nah, she really. I was
okay.
like, yeah, that was tough. She did a good job at hiding it too. That's what had me like, damn, like.
That's the fucked up part though, is that they'll be the ones who are on your body about trying to catch you in the act of doing
Bro,
some shit, and whole
amount of
time they was
times
doing their own shit.
That girl fucking caught me doing some wild shit. I was just like, you know what? I deserve that. You got it. But
At least
I'm
you're real
definitely
about it.
not
See,
talking
I
to her.
Real
appreciate
about it.
that. He,
Yeah.
you know.
I will say the album's coming out, and I think that one thing we could definitely expect from you is a whole ton of honesty. Everything that's
sure.
in the project, I can imagine painting a picture, opening that window to seeing exactly who you are, what your process was, and all the experiences that led into it.
It's a lot of fun music on there too. We definitely got some music for the baddies. We got some club music, you know. Go
hear
hear
it.
some pain. But
And,
for the
you know-
most part, we having fun, you know. Wild Boy Huss.
I'm telling you, that 4th and 1 is definitely on my playlist now.
So
Absolutely,
appreciate
man.
that.
Definitely. But I am looking for the whole thing. And yeah, I thank you for coming out here, man. Thank you for joining us.
appreciate y'all for
Appreciate
having
it.
Toxic Twin.
Right.
I appreciate it. I like that name. I fuck with it. Okay.
Right. Well, if you want to tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on all social medias at YWB_KHuss. YWB_KHuss. Album dropping Wednesday, 13th. Tour starts the 13th. Everybody's Problem. 4th and 1 out now. It's crunch time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's go. This has been Tez. That's Ray Bands over there, or Toxic Twin.
Toxic twin.
And this has been Real and Uncomfortable. See y'all next time.
I ain't looking for no handout.